My name is Katie Stammer. I'm not able to be there at the conference today because I happen to be doing the second half of my student teaching in Puerto Rico. Today we're learning all about Earth Day lessons. My lesson that I wrote centers around the movie WALL-E and whether or not our Earth is heading in that direction. So as an introduction to my lesson, the students are going to watch a clip from the beginning of the movie WALL-E where they see WALL-E, the little robot, going around collecting trash, and he compacts it into a small cube and he builds skyscrapers out of these cubes. The Earth is so full of trash that the humans have moved on to another planet or spaceship, and WALL-E is just trying to clean up the Earth. He's the last robot, the only one that hasn't been shut down. So students are going to discuss whether they think our Earth is actually headed towards the WALL-E's version of Earth. So during our activity, students are going to analyze a couple different scenarios of real-life data that's happening in our Earth. So for part one, the students are given those 4 different scenarios. One of them has to do with farmland, one of them has to do with the amount of trash. It's just looking at all the different aspects of decreasing greenery and increasing trash. So for each scenario, students are going to write an exponential equation. It's going to be of the form f of t is equal to p naught times r to the t over h power. In this equation, p naught is going to be the initial amount, r is the rate, and t is the time. H is going to be change our time to put it in terms of our rate. So some of the questions say that our rate is 30% every 20 years. So in that case, H would be 20 because it tells us that every 20 years the amount of trash increases by 30%. For part 2, students are going to look at the graphs of the functions that they just wrote in part 1 and analyze the graphs, saying what does it mean when we see this graph, why is it decreasing, and if they layer all the graphs together, what do the numbers mean? Like, why are some lines decreasing and others increasing? How do they all work together? Part 3 is answering some more review questions about all of our data. The second half of part 3, there's 5 questions in part 3. The last 3 questions, those are the closure for this lesson, where the students are debating whether they actually think our Earth is headed in WALL-E's direction and what we can do to stop it from heading in this direction, what changes we can make. It's just closing in on all the data they just looked at and thinking, okay, what can we do to prevent WALL-E's Earth? So I know you're going to take a look at this lesson after I finish this video, so have fun looking through it. I hope you enjoy it.